Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I'm super excited to announce that after a year-long hiatus and a well overdue trip to the motherland, I'm announcing that I'm returning back to the New York Fashion Week scene. I am back in New York. Why is it 60 degrees today? It's August 22nd, I think? No, it's August 21st. I'm gonna go into the garment district today and we have a lot of fun shopping to do. All the fabric for my showcase for New York Fashion Week, custom order fabric, and meet up with a friend who is going away to study abroad, and so I have to get my garments back from him. Hey Wendy. I'm gonna maybe pick up a little bit more yardage of the trims that I'm using currently, get myself situated from there. So let's go. I completely forgot to take a video of the garment district, so here's a little clip of me commuting. So I just came back from the garment district. Let's do a little haul. I went to 2 different stores and I did some damage, I will say. I was planning on buying all of this, but actually that's a lot. I did have 2 impulse purchases, but they're justifiable. In this bag, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and in this bag, 1, 2, 3, 4 more bundles of fabric. Let's start with the more basic bag. So here, starting off strong, we just have a little bit of a basic lining for my sheer skirts. The lining double layered, single layered. Figured for this new collection, we're just gonna give a lightly lined option to my sheer skirts. Next, I have some really exciting fabric, even though it's just plain white. I'm making my first ever menswear pants. So I'm experimenting with this beautiful crepe fabric. It's got this nice twill. It's pretty lightweight, but it's still pretty sturdy. And it's still very drapey, and I feel like it gives this like signature that I have within my design work, which I'm really excited about. It's gonna be my first ever menswear piece that I'm gonna be selling. Here, classic silk crepe powder blue. You guys already know I love working with this color, this fabric. Super excited about this one. Then the most exciting find that I had today at this specific store, it's called Fabric Garden, by the way, was this silk charmeuse. It has this little jacquard print. I'm obsessed with how it looks. This is the shine side, and then this is technically the wrong side, but look at how the jacquard of this print looks. Absolutely stunning. I think I will use the shine side, but I don't know. I'm kind of torn, but I got 3 yards of this because I'm debating whether I'm gonna do just skirts and tops with this or maybe a little dress. We'll see. But like, it just drapes so beautifully. I'm super excited. Moving on to this bundle, I have another classic fabric. So this is for a corset fabric that's very similar to couture. It's got this like nice structure to it. It's nice and soft. I'm actually going to use this for the lining for a beautiful bridal corset. It's like the perfect substitute. I love couture because it has this nice structure, firmness to it. It's dry too, but since it's a lining, I figured I'd go with something that's just a little bit more buttery to the skin, just slightly more lightweight, and this is it. Next, I got a few little dead stock pieces. This I found in a bin. How gorgeous is this? I was with my friend. He literally was like, you have to get this. It's just, I believe, like 1.5 yards, like literally my wingspan. I think we can make something really cute out of this. I'm thinking a nice set. This was definitely one of the impulse purchases. Since it was in the dead stock bargain bin, I got it for $6 a yard, so I think this was only like $9. Next, I found its sister. It's not exactly the same. It's this really beautiful crinkle chiffon. It's not chiffon. It feels chiffon-y, but look at it. This was a few more yards. Can definitely work with this. I'm making pajamas out of this 100%. This would be such a beautiful pajama. A good amount of yardage. Best for last, this was the find of the day. I got it for $12 a yard. Look at this. How gorgeous. It drapes beautifully. I can't wait to do something on bias with this. It's gonna flow so nicely. It's a little seasonless, I feel like it does lean a little spring, but the tones of the flowers make me kind of feel a little bit fall. It's also just like this beautiful ivory, so like it's just bridal. I love it. I feel like they all transition very smoothly into each other. Like I have this that kind of goes into this, which then leans into this dark one, and it's kind of this really fun wispy floral story. Standalone, of course, but like, come on, it's just such a special, it's like a creamy, buttery ivory. Definitely more on the yellowy side, but like a vintage yellow, if you get what I'm saying. Pairs so beautifully with this blue, like, come on. Absolutely love these two together. Super excited about these. We've just got our classic whites, like, come on. Definitely needed a restock on the whites. So that is my little haul. I can share prices with you actually. So this one was $12 a yard, $12 a yard, $6 a yard. This was also $12 a yard. The lining was $6 or $7 a yard, $10 a yard. The silk, he gave me a bargain deal, $18 a yard, $30 a yard. I know this one was the most expensive, but like I said, it's a silk charmeuse jacquard knit printed silk. So we will be making product to sell, and I'm super excited about this collection. Quick update, since this vlog already started a little choppy. It's been 2 days since I last like properly recorded. I had to start doing a bunch of computer work, invoices, like a bunch of like maintenance stuff for the brand. I was just on my computer and on my phone, therefore not recording. I haven't gotten much physical work done, which wasn't really part of the plan, but it was like well due or like overdue. It's done. Now we're at the point where I have a lot more sewing and pattern work done, and I'm gonna go back into the garment district today. It is Saturday, August 23rd. I'm excited to get some stuff in motion physically now. All the pattern work is ready. I've got all my like stuff like at least labeled right now in all the files. Planner, I should probably take this with me. And then like all my commissions and stuff, I've been writing them down on this lovely Muji sketchbook. I love the size of that book, and it's been serving me really well. So down here, I have all the fabric that I prepped to cut, and then I had to stop and go and stop and go. So I was like, you know what? You know that saying that's like measure twice, cut once? This is like think twice, cut once, because this fabric's really expensive. So I'm just gonna finish getting all the fabrics for the collection today and then cut everything all at once. Prepping all my fabric and pattern pieces all at once has been speeding up the process for me so much. I've been creating at a volume that I never have before because of this, so it's been really fun to see that all develop. When it comes to sourcing, I'm a creature of habit, so I tend to frequent the same stores. I love genuinely connecting with the people who run these stores and fostering a little bit of a community through the garment district. For example, I've been coming here for years, but most recently this is where I've sourced my entire polka dot collection. They carry such high quality silks in really fun colors and patterns, and they're always willing to give me a good deal. They're such great people here. This is also where I source most of my custom sequin and beading fabric yardage. Next, of course, I went to my faves, Daytona Trimming, for my laces and elastics. They had some new things in there today, and it was actually really nice. I had some time to just browse around and look at all the new fun things, and of course I went straight to all the little ruffly things. Picked up cute random pieces for some one-offs, but if you've been following me for a while, you probably recognize this wall of laces behind me. It's the classic wall that I always return back to. Today I've been doing quite a bit of damage. There's like 4 yards of fabric and like a bunch of yards of trim. I'm on the hunt for the perfect button, so I went into Lauren Trimmings. I haven't been back here since I think my junior year of FIT. Genuinely, I forgot how cool the things were in here. It surprised me, and it was really nice to wander around here as well. I had a bit of time on my hands, It's a really fun novelty selection of trims and elastics, which I definitely need to come back for once I have a project for them. And the beads were so much fun. It was so hard to control my impulses. I just did a really major big haul. I don't know how much damage I did collectively, but I did just go to 3 stores, and I'm a little worried about my budget. I found some really quality stuff on sale, so like I had to kind of pull the trigger on it. Honestly, I haven't bought fabric in years. I haven't bought trims in years, and I needed a lot of supplies to complete the projects that I have. And of course, always supporting the small businesses in the garment district. So that was today's mission. Okay, I went back into the garment district. We have 1, 2, and 3 bags. Who's ready to go through them? Shall we get started? First thing that I found wasn't even actually a thing that I was going to purchase originally. It was in a bargain bin. You know me and my bargain bins. And it's this crinkle chiffon, surprise, surprise, sheer floral. I think it's a 2-way directional, but I still think it's really cute, and if I cut it on bias, it's going to be even cuter. Like I mentioned last time, I went back for more. I definitely need to make a few dresses in this, and I got 4 yards. This is a color variant of one fabric that I bought actually in my corsetry class. So as soon as I saw this in the bargain bin, I was like, give me right now. This is the face, but look at the wrong side. Also really cute. I kind of love both of them. We got 1 yard. Another random splurge. There was a lot of yardage of this, but I decided, since I didn't have a full mission for this yet, to only get 1 yard. And it's this sequined mesh. It's only really sequined on this one set of flowers that has like a really pretty repeat, and then the rest is this printed mesh, and I just think that I can make something really nice with it. This was the most impulsive purchase of all, but it was $15 a yard. The pattern is absolutely beautiful. Chiffon, surprise, surprise. It's a galloon. It has this, I don't even know what type of pattern it is, but it's scalloped at the edge, and then all over print ends up with another scallop. So I'm gonna call it a galloon, even though it's like not really fully lace. It's more like eyelets on chiffon. I need to make a dress in this. Next, I went to 2 trim stores, Daytona Trimmings and Lauren Trimmings. I haven't been here literally since college, so I was excited to kind of browse around, and I took maybe a little bit too much time meandering, but I got a few things. Let's start with Daytona Trimmings, because I got a big bulk of the things that I need there. First thing that I got, not so exciting, it's just some sew-in really stiff stabilizer for corsetry. More white thread because I'm running out, which is crazy. Really sharp needles for all the silk that I'm going to be sewing. Little micro pearls for some beading. Next is all the lace. It's kind of all jumbled up. This little trim, absolutely gorgeous. I think it's actually quite elegant with the white. I'm not a huge stark white fan, but this one just felt really classic and timeless. I got 10 yards of this one. Next is this little pleated ruffle. So divine, so cute. And it's got this like really nice fanning going on. I believe it's like a sunburst pleat or something, and don't quote me on that. I'm not that well versed in pleating. I didn't get too much of it just because it was a little bit more on the expensive side. I think it was $5 a yard, so I only got 2. To see if like I'd make a really cute set with it, and then I'll go get more. I got another really pretty lace trim that has a little bit more texture to it, and I love the leaves on this. The flower and the scallops are absolutely everything. So cute, not too thick, but I think it pairs well with the other one, but it's really different because this one's just purely the flowers. This one has like a little bit of like a geometric scallop aspect to it. 6 yards of this one. Loved it though. I got a lot of this one because I'm going to be using it for my pajamas, and it's just this little trim that's got like this ladder stitch sort of vibe. Classic, thin, dainty, kind of cottagecore like. A lot of this one. I got like 12 yards. This was just like a little bit of an impulse buy as well. Beaded trim. The last 2 yards. So I snatched it up and I'm gonna probably make another like one-off set of pajamas or maybe like a cute little dress using this as a strap. For the silk that I got yesterday, I'm actually really hoping this color matches. It looks like it from here. Pale baby blue lace trim. It was really the only thing that was in this color, so I purely purchased this off of color matching, and I'm really hoping it matches well. We're in trimmings. I was really excited about this place because for the random things that I needed, it had a really nice affordable price. So this was $2 something, and look, it's this polka dot trim that I'm going to be using for variants of the polka dot sheer skirt that I've been making. I'm either going to use it as like a cute little like lengthener for the hem, like a winter fall version, or something to do with a matching top. I got the same cute little pleated version in black. I purchased the black version of this in college to make a bustier. I've been wanting to replicate the bustier in just like a different version, so I'm going to make it with the jacquard that I just showed you guys. Beautiful kind of zebra-like galloon, I guess. Like I always thought it kind of looked zebra, up to interpretation though, but this was like one of my faves. I had it in black. I think I was gonna buy it in silver on Etsy, and then I didn't end up buying it because the seller closed her shop or something.
I dedicated this evening to a few drapes because I had to definitely get them out of the way and get them started. But I quickly started to fall in love with how beautifully everything started flowing. So for the most part, I invested my entire night in these 2 skirts, and I was really pleased with how they were turning out. Did pause on this white one though because I want to add a little attached panty under it so it's not completely sheer and a little bit more wearable, and then added the lace applique and the elastics to go with it. Honestly, if I could make these types of pieces every day for the rest of my life and make a living off of it, I totally would, but they're really standout pieces that aren't so shoppable. So hopefully one day I'll find the right clients and I could really grow my business in that sort of direction. Something about a sheer chiffon skirt just really gets me going. I don't know why, but it's kind of become my niche on the internet, especially with my senior thesis set that I did in that blue crinkle chiffon skirt. I was sort of mimicking those techniques on this one, and I'm very pleased with how soft and airy this is looking so far.
So I spent all of yesterday cutting out all my fabric for the mini skirts and a few maxi gown length skirts. 2 sizes right now of the mini skirts. I have 3 colorways in each. So like this really pretty jacquard silk charmeuse, this blue silk crepe, and then the little floral we finally cut out. Same, just one of each to start. An asymmetrical hem, blue, a very straight A-line classic skirt in the jacquard, and then a huge billowy flowy bigger wildflower skirt that I draped last night and I'm obsessed with. I also cut out some pajama sets in the black wildflower, a really pretty silky autumnal flower, and then again and again. We're gonna sew the white today so I don't have to change out my thread. I'm genuinely so exhausted. It's been a few days since I last vlogged. I'm very well aware, but I have been grinding, you guys. Spent the past few days sewing about 9 different skirts, 2 different pajama sets, top and bottom, and draping. I have to go back into the garment district, of course. I need to go get some lace. So I've been using a lot of this lace. I think it's become sort of my signature. I really love it. I've quickly fallen in love with the effect that this one gives. So we're gonna get more of this one. This is the progress update on that. My room's a mess.
Definitely starting to feel the pressure of the countdown, but I can't wait to continue sharing with you guys.